So we know that Netflix is making a Sandman show based on a very acclaimed graphic novel series, which is funny enough because I haven't read them. I have like there's a trio of like the 80s and 90s graphic novels, when it comes to the superhero genre. Maybe four if you want to include like King Joke in there, but they mainly are Dark Knight Returns, which I have seen and watched because there's an anime movie attached to it now. I have seen and watched Watchmen, but I haven't read Sandman. I don't know, maybe I'm one of those people. I think because it's like 50 issues or 60, how many issues it is. I think I'm that guy who's like, do I get the trays? Do I get the hardcover? Do I get the omnibuses and just carry a brick every time I want to read it? Like, if you don't know what omnibus is, okay, picture a regular sized book, but it's the size of a encyclopedia. Yeah, it's huge. So every time you pick it up, it feels like you lost 10 pounds. Holding on the bus is going to be a great thing to lose weight if you're still in quarantine, if you're still in lockdown. It's going to be great. Buy one, just as a paperweight or a weight. But the thing with Sandman is it's been in development hell. Like any live action adaptation has been in a development hell for years. Like the last one, like movies and TV shows, TV show, all that kind of stuff. I mean, the last one I heard before this was Joseph Gordon-Levitt was going to play Sandman, was going to play Morbius, but clearly that fell apart, which was meant to be a movie. But the thing, and then there was an audio drama with a fantastic cast, by the way, which is, I think is on the first 3 books, which had a wonderful cast. You had like James McAvoy and Kat Dennings and Terry Atkinson, and you had Michael Sheen, you have Andy Serkis. Why am I blanking on Andy Serkis? He's Alpha for God's sakes. And you got a remarkable cast. But the whole live action thing, I was always like, I'll wait till I see it. And that, even with the show, even when they like announced the cast, I was like, yeah, oh, wait where I see a trailer, or wait where I sit my ass and press play. I'm like, oh, holy shit, I'm watching a Sandman show. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm watching it. But today they announced more of the cast, and it's mostly a lot of known faces, or like, oh, that person, like Lupin. Forgot the guy's name, but the guy who played Professor Lupin in Harry Potter is going to be in the show. But the big one is, because Sandman's kind of in the DC universe, but it isn't in the DC universe. It's that weird thing of like, yeah, it's part of it, but it's kind of like, I don't know. But it has a supernatural element, and as naturally it goes, anytime there's a supernatural element, you bring on John Constantine. Well, in this time they're going to gender swap the character, and it's not going to be John Constantine. It is going to be Jenna Constantine, and it's going to be played by Jenna Coleman. Which, if people don't know who she is, she was Carol Oswald in Doctor Who. She was was it Young Victoria or what? The Queen Victoria show she did. She had like 30 seconds in the first Captain America. That was that. She was in that what's it, where she played like a French a French couple, crime couple or something. I'm blanking the name. I saw the first episode of it. I was like, this is not for me. And I love crime, like crime anything. So but she's going to play Constantine. I am witnessing a lot of internet going apeshit in a non-way about the whole idea of gender swapping, because anytime there's like a race swap or a gender swap or whatever it is, we get 6 billion videos of people going saying, oh my god, Hollywood is so political correctness, and they're getting, trying to be so woke, but they keep getting broke, and Hollywood just needs to get their politics out of the film, out of out of their products and keep it entertaining, you know. And I'm like, clear somehow just making a male character into a female is politics. He knew. But here's the thing. My experience with Jenna Coleman as an actor, her is Doctor Who. I mean, she was in like Me Before You, that Amelia Clark romance film. She was fine in it, as I remember. I saw the movie once, but her as Kara, like, yes, was the character not the best written character in the world? Yes. But performance-wise, she's not that... She kind of did the best that she was given. And so it is one of those things of better than that. I mean, clearly Neil Gaiman saw something that was like, she could be a good Constantine, or she auditioned and be like, you're a good Constantine. Like, something happened, and that made them believe that she could pull it off. And here's the thing. You know what? I just picture the characters being, it's Constantine, but the difference is, you know, Constantine's still going to be smoking. Constantine's still going to be Bollock. Constantine's still going to be Newcastle. Constantine's still going to have the trench coat and the tie. You know, hell, Constantine might still have the Sting haircut. You never know. The difference is, and I'm sorry to be cruel, the difference is, it's just Constantine with tits. That's it. So, you never know. That could be a thing. It might be a little bit changed or stuff. Here's the thing. This show, we'll watch. I mean, there's a bunch of unknowns, so a couple of like, oh, I know, I recognize the face or something. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this show because it's been a talk for years. A lot of people are probably going to be like, get the underbus. It's like, cheap on Amazon.